Let's talk about uploading videos to YouTube. The good news is that YouTube makes it very easy to upload videos. So the first thing that we have to do is to get to YouTube. And there are two ways to get to YouTube. One is you can get to YouTube from within another Google app. So for example, I have my ISU email open. If I click on my ISU email, which we know is a Google email, you'll notice here in the upper right, there's a 9-dot icon that lets me go to any of my Google apps. So when I click on that, you'll see it lists all my Google apps. There's Contacts, Calendar, Drive, YouTube, Gmail, Search, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides. If I scroll down, there's a bunch more. So I could just click on YouTube and go to YouTube from here. Obviously, the other way that I can get to YouTube is to go to my browser and type in youtube.com. Either one of those ways will work. One thing I do want to draw your attention to is even though you have your ISU email open, if you have other Gmails open also, it's possible that YouTube is going to open to a different email. So for example, if I had my personal email open and my ISU email open, it's possible that I would see the little picture here associated with my personal email. And if I wanted to switch to my ISU email, you just have to click on it and go down to switch accounts, and you can get to whichever Google account you want. But I'm going to leave it here on my ISU email. So how do you upload a video? All you have to do is click on this icon of a camera with a plus sign in it and click on Upload Video, and it opens a screen. And you can either drag and drop your video onto this white space, or you can select files. So I'm going to select files. And this is just a last week, this week video that I'm using as an example. So I'll click on that and click Open. And it uploads it to the YouTube space. And now we're going to see several screens that have a lot of options on them, but we only have to do a couple of things. So on this first screen, I want to draw your attention to the fact that you can change the name if you want. It's going to auto-populate it with the name of your video file, the name that it was saved under. But if you want to call it something different, you can just change the name right here. And then the other thing that we need to change is down here on the bottom. Because YouTube wants to make sure that content that is not appropriate for kids are separately identified as content that's appropriate for kids, they ask us to click either yes, it's made for kids, or no, it's not made for kids. So even though there's nothing in our presentations that children couldn't see, it's not made for kids. So we're going to go ahead and click no, it's not made for kids. And then we'll click next. On this next screen, we could make some changes to video elements, but we're not going to do that. So we'll just click next. This next screen allows you to check your video for copyright issues, but we don't have to worry about that because you made your own presentations. So we'll click next. And now we are on the final screen. And on this screen, there's two things that we need to do. The first is we need to set the visibility. And you'll see we have three options. We can make it private, which means only you and the people you choose can see it. We're not going to want to use private. So we're either going to use unlisted or public. Unlisted means that anyone with the link can see it, but it won't show up in searches. Nobody without the link can see it. And then the other option is to make it public, which means everybody can see it. It'll show up in searches. So it's up to you. You can make it public if you want, but you can also make it unlisted. I'm going to make mine unlisted because that way only the people in class who have access to the link are going to be able to see it. And then the other thing you want to do is over here on the right side of the screen, you'll see it's already started to process our video. It lets us know this video is 8 minutes and 44 seconds long, and it gives us our YouTube link. So I like to copy my YouTube link here, but actually you have lots of opportunities to copy your YouTube link. So I'm going to click right here, copies my link, puts it on my clipboard, and then I'm going to click Save. So now YouTube is processing the video. Because this was a pretty short video, it's already processed, but you'll notice I have the option to copy the link again if I forgot to do it. So I'm going to close this. And then if you still forgot to copy your link, you can actually find your video and click on the little pencil, which brings you into the details of your video. And here's your link. And again, you can copy your link if you want. So you never have to worry that you've lost your opportunity because you can always find the link to your video. So that's how easy it is to upload a video to YouTube.